I can be so much better. So much better. I can be so much better. Cause Elves rocking the house today.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You're kind of like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Q&A with the Hombre. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I know it's been a while since I've been on with you guys, and I apologize for that. Had some stuff I need to take care of and some other work to do. So, but I'm back this week. Excuse me. And I will definitely be here for you guys this week. We'll have all kinds of good content. So let's head on into our questions from our subscribers and members and whatever. Hey Alejandro, welcome. Bienvenido, amigo. Hope you are doing well. Let me make this larger here so I can see this better. Here we go. All right, here we go. Hey Juan, drinking tequila, the Tequila Ocho. Very nice. Which Tequila Ocho would that be? Love to hear which one. Is it the Plata? And if so, what year? There's a lot going on with Ocho. So, hey, Eddie Lowe, 1994. Does Hornitos Reposado have any additives? Yeah, it probably does. I won't drink Hornitos just because it's made with a big machine called a diffuser. And typically when they use diffusers, they do a lot of shortcuts. And they need additives to make it actually taste somewhat decent. And so that's one of the reasons why additives are allowed in tequilas, because the large producers like Salsa and stuff like that, they pretty much control what the CRT does because they create the most tequila and they pay the most in taxes. And so they're the ones that kind of got the additive thing approved so they can produce a better tasting tequila from the big machine that they use called the diffuser that makes really bad tequila, but the additives allow them to make it taste better. So I would bet that it does. So, but if that's what you like, enjoy it. I mean, we're not ones to tell people to stay away from things, EBA 101. We don't do that. We just educate. We don't judge people based on what they're drinking. We just educate them on what they're drinking and let them make their own decision. If they want to drink Hornitos or anything else like that, then it's their decision to make, and we embrace everyone's decision as long as they're enjoying the great spirit of tequila. But we hear more about educating people on what they're drinking, because knowledge is power when you go to the store, and you want people to have the knowledge, that know what they're getting, and that they know that they're indeed buying what they want. So that's the key there. So I don't like to see people tell people to stay away from stuff, but let's instead educate them on what they're drinking and let them make up their own decision on that. Okay. But welcome, EBA 101. It's good to see you, buddy. I'm glad that you're finally back. I've been hanging out now that you're done with your wedding and your honeymoon and everything. We're super glad to have you back. Hey Todd, he's sipping on some Cascanes Hoven.
Oh yeah, cuz. Oh yeah, cuz God is over now.
Corrido Repo, 100% IQ Coletti. Corrido Repo's good stuff. I love the whole line of Corrido is really good. Hey, Hobie 702, you're Fortaleza Reposado. Very nice. Good quality tequila right there. Ruben G, happy Tequila Monday to you too, my friend. Welcome, bienvenido. Glad you can make it. Always glad to see my friends. Hola, hombre. I hope all is well out west. Multitasking, listening to this and watching basketball. Oh, yeah, the finals, right? I'm going with Kansas on this one, but I don't know. I haven't watched it, what the score is, but I I picked Kansas and North Carolina in the final. But I think Kansas is going to win. So I'm sorry if you're a North Carolina fan or whatever. I'm nothing against you. I'm not really a basketball fan, but I just, Kansas is Kansas. I mean, picked up Los Abuelos Blanco. Very nice. Well, you're in Mexico, supposedly then, right? It's the same thing as Fortaleza. It's the same stuff, just a different name because they can't use Los Abuelos in the United States because they were sued by a rum company. So they had to use the name Fortaleza here in the United States, but they can still use Los Abuelos in other countries. So thanks for the answer. Really, you're welcome, Eddie. No problem. I'm here all the time to answer questions. Just stop by, ask, and hang out with us. We have a great time. Everyone's really friendly, and everybody just wants you to, experience some of the great stuff that we experience. So don't be afraid to ask questions. There's no such thing as a dumb or stupid question. Ask away, and we're here to answer your questions for you. Okay, you're part of the community now. You're part of our tequila family. So, all right. So where were we? Let Mr. Mark just get out. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you can make it the one. I always enjoy when you're joining us for the Q&As. Sipping on Cinco Sentidos Tempestate. Very nice. I haven't had anything from Cinco Sentidos that I haven't liked, and we're going to be getting into some of those on Tuesdays. We'll get into some of the Cinco Sentidos that I have stashed away on Fermented still that people don't know about. But we'll be getting into some of those. I love this stuff. As a matter of fact, we just did a special buy out of tequila, and it went out to all the YouTube members that they got their shot to get it, which was actually made by the producer that does the Cinco Sentidos is Papaloma. Yeah, Papaloma. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. But I love Cinco Sentidos and good stuff. We'll be trying Fortaleza Reposado next Tuesday. To everyone's talking. Yeah, it's Fortaleza Repo's good. Although I'm not a huge fan of Fortaleza myself. It's very good quality tequila. It's just more of a taste preference for me. I prefer more tequila from the Los Altos region, up in the Highlands versus the Valle where Fortaleza comes from. I actually prefer Cascanes over Fortaleza. That's Cascanes is my Valle, Valle boo. Oh, Tequila Ocho Añejo, nice, aged in rum cask. The tropical, very good. Okay, very good. That's good. I have the tropical. I've got the transatlantic and the continental. I have all of them. I have a couple of each of them, and I actually end up drinking more of the tropical than any of the other ones. I like the way the tequila tastes coming out of a rum barrel like that. So I hope you're enjoying it. It's very good. NCC, your thoughts on Cinco Sentidos? Oh, here we go. On Tempestate. You're going to get Todd going down a rabbit hole. We'll get into that stuff, Todd. Hold your horses, man. Water for you tonight. Okay, I am Brain. There's nothing wrong with taking a water day. It was a store pick. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's special. It was a special buy. Yeah, they do those. Some stores can buy small batches. I'm trying to get where we can get a small batch of Cinco Sentidos, but we really need to get more Mezcal drinkers participating and picking up the stuff off of Fermented still before I get into buying batches like that. But Cinco Sentidos does some really small batch stuff that would be really cool. Yeah, I picked it up in Ensenada. Just wanted a Los Abuelos label. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. All right, Todd, we'll get in. We have some stuff on Fermented still that we'll get into some Cinco Sentidos. Don't get ahead of us here. We're getting in all kinds of stuff. Is it tropical on Fermented still? No, it's not. It was a limited release. It's gone pretty much. You can't find it anywhere. It was only a certain amount of bottles. It sold out months. Actually, last year it sold out, like beginning of last year. It's been gone for a while, but occasionally you can find some stores that have a little bit left that nobody knew about. But it's been gone for a while. Your personal collection is better than most stores. I need to go shopping. You don't raise watering hole. There you go. Yeah, it is better than most stores. Sometime I should just do an open house here. Just say, everybody come and grab a bottle. What do you want? Grab it. Need to clear shelf space for more stuff coming in. Or maybe we'll just do like a random giveaway night where I just give away stuff. That would be crazy. Could you imagine? Can you imagine what that would be like? That would be crazy. It really would. Let's turn some music on. It's kind of quiet. Here we go. There we go. All right. So I see we got 28 people on and 7 likes. Come on, you guys, smash that like button for me. Give me a like for sitting here answering your questions and being crazy with you guys. Did you guys hear the Cascana's Elves rocking out? It sounded like so much like that singer from that song. I thought that was awesome. I was like, oh, that sounds so good. I haven't done any of the voices for you guys in a while. It's been a while. All right, so things to talk about. Well, we got exciting things happening. The what is that? Yeah, don't put it the idea in her. Yeah, there you go. Your middle name is Random Give Say, huh? Okay. Your top 2 tequilas, G8 Reposado and Fortaleza Reposado, getting hard to find here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, G8's ridiculously hard to find, but you should be able to find G4 pretty easily. G8's like a meeting of superpowers, right? Is that like a meeting of the top 8 tequila craft tequilas? It's like, we're here for the G8 conference for tequila. It's G4. It's okay though. We're just having a little fun at your expense. But what is it? Lee's Discount Liquor, I think in Vegas has G4. Have you checked there? It's like right. There's one, I think, right off the strip, and they have G4 there. You smashed the light with extreme prejudice. Okay, good. And hopefully there was a smile on your face too. Right now I'm backpedaling into some of my tequila, taking a break from Mezcal for sure. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. I go back and forth. There's days where I'll have a Mezcal and there's days where I'll have tequila. It all depends on what I'm in the mood for. And, you know, since I do enjoy cigars too, Mezcal goes very well with some cigars. And so I'll occasionally pull a good cigar out that I want to have a Mezcal with, and I'll enjoy like the Vago or the La Luna with it. Or one of my other Mezcals. And then another day I'll go back to tequila and have some tequila. So today, I didn't mention what I'm sipping on today. How you guys are telling me about what you're sipping on. I'm sipping on the El Luchador. Look at it. I mean, look. The El Luchador Reposado. This stuff, I mean, real seriously, is really good. It's different, and I like stuff that's different every once in a while. Something that's not, you know, your typical Reposado. And this has got those really interesting flavors from the white Burgundy, and I really enjoy it. It's light, it's effervescent. There's still a lot of agave there, which you know, from an 8-year-old mature agave, it's got that super ripeness to it that I really like. And so the flavors really carry through on this. I'm really enjoying this tequila, and I recommend you guys, if you haven't tried it yet, pick up a bottle and check it out. It's really good. So hey,
Deputy Sandoval, we're glad you're here for duty, sir. We hope you're suited up and ready for a tough night. It seems we have a tough crowd tonight.
I know you smashed the like button, and I appreciate you, Todd. I do. You know I do. What tequila would I recommend for a beginner? Well, Eddie, where do you live? Where are you located? That has a big part of what I recommend. It's what you have access to, and are you okay with ordering online, or do you want to find something local? Let me know those answers to those questions, and then I can kind of guide you to something. But thanks, Hombre. Thanks, Tequila Hombre. Lee's hardly has anything. Oh, Total Wine is. Oh, really? They're wiped out, huh? Normally Lee's like has everything. They're normally pretty well stocked. I'm surprised though, but I just keep checking back because they carried G4. So and if you want, I'll put a word into the regional manager and tell him to send some out to Vegas and make sure to get some into Lee's for you. Okay, I know him; he's a friend of mine, so I'll say, hey, what's going on in Vegas? They need more G4. They're out because they just had a bunch come in. I know they just had a bunch come into the country. So, what's the difference between organic 123 and El Luchador? No, different nom. Different. You didn't watch my video, Q Coletti. Watch my review. It's different nom. They changed. So go back and your assignment is to watch the review that I did for El Luchador and pay attention. Don't skip through it. Pay attention to the details, the information I give about the brand. It's completely different. It's changed. And so another thing too is, Tequila Matchmaker doesn't keep up on things like that sometimes. So it's completely different. I've had people keep saying to me, well, I saw you reviewed El Luchador. That was great, but I have a bottle in it, and I think blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, you didn't try this stuff. This is different. And like, oh, it's different. Yeah, it changed knobs. Really? Yeah, and they did a whole different thing with Altos agave, and they used different. The other El Luchador didn't have a Reposado, right? It had just a high proof Blanco. This is a Reposado. It's all new. It changed. So go back and watch the review. And then after you're done, come back and have questions, okay? We'll answer questions for you. That's your assignment. Hey, Todd, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. What's the difference? Okay. Which Reposado do I prefer over El Luchador? Oh, man, I don't know. I mean, right now I'm drinking El Luchador, so at this moment, none. At this moment, I like this El Luchador. I mean, I really do. Oh, you're in Chicago, Illinois. Oh, nice. You get some good stores. Moreno's is really good there. So I would look, honestly, to start, just as a really good entry-level tequila that's not super expensive, good palate and stuff, check out, it's called El Tesoro. Try El Tesoro. The Reposado is good if you've come from bourbon and like a barrel influence. If you want to try what just regular cooked agave represents in a tequila, beautiful flavors you can get, pick up the Blanco. The Blanco is really good. And then if you really want to see what they can do by letting it sit in a barrel longer, try the Añejo. And even their extra Añejo is really good. Anything from El Tesoro is good, a good starter. Or if you find G4, that's also a very good brand. If you like, you can try Fortaleza too. There's a bunch of good brands. If you go and look on my channel, you can see all the reviews of a bunch of different brands that I've did. And you can, when you see them at Moreno's or any of the stores there, you can check them and see, based off of what information I gave, whether it sounds like something interesting for you, and then go there and pick them up. So Moreno's is a good store. So you're in a good area. All right. So, okay. You need G4 in Texas also? Really? They're out of G4 in Texas? Wow. Bevmo has G4, but not Total Wine doesn't. Oh, yeah. That happens sometimes. Hey, Joe Rodriguez. Welcome, buddy. Bienvenido. Glad you can make it. Good to see you. Binny's. Yeah, Binny's is in Chicago too, but Moreno's is actually better than Binny's. Binny's pricing's kind of whack sometimes, but Binny's is also a good store. Hi, hombre. I did our tour at Fortaleza Distillery 3 weeks ago. I did buy the Blanco Still Strength at the distillery. I was a bit surprised about the price I paid. I paid 1,250 Mexican pesos, which is what, 60 bucks, right? Yeah, 60 bucks. $62, like right around there. That's kind of high. Wow. Yeah, you can buy it cheaper if you went to El Bujo. It's still 20 pesos to $1. Yes, that's $63. Yeah, $63. even a bit more expensive than U.S. Why? Since our other brands are way cheaper. If you buy them in Mexico, well, it's just depends on whether they're going to take advantage of you or not at the distillery, which sounds like what they did, because I think we have it for $55 on Fermented still. So, not just because you're getting it in Mexico doesn't mean it's cheaper. There was stuff I saw in Mexico that's more expensive than what it is in the U.S. It all depends on what price they want to charge you and what, you know. Almost every Benny has El Tesoro. Yeah, they do, because it's Beam Suntory owns El Tesoro, so it's a lot of places. It's very easy to find. Awesome. You're welcome very much. It's El Tesoro, and I'm sure you like it. Don't get it confused with Tesoro. It's El Tesoro. Let me pull a bottle out and show you, just so you don't, because there's another brand called Tesoro, and you don't want to confuse them. Okay, so hold on. All right, so El Tesoro looks like this. El Tesoro, and it has a Taona wheel. This is the Reposado. So you want to look for the one that looks like this. It has a Taona wheel on the top, okay? That's the one you want to look for. There's another one that's called Tesoro, but you want to look for El Tesoro, okay? Benny's typically has excellent agave selection in Chi-Town. I've had good luck there. And the one in Springfield, Illinois. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, but Moreno's is like the place for agave spirits in Chicago. And anybody that's been you go into Moreno's, the selection's crazy good. Especially if you want to look into some mezcals and stuff too. Also, like Hombre said, Moreno's does have everything. Yeah, they're known for their selection in Chicago. G4 is also gone in Arizona, in the Phoenix area. Oh, really? Oh. I'll have to find out what's going on. That's crazy. $1,250 paid a distillery with zero shipping, importing, retail markup, and more expensive than our... Yeah, that's crazy. But, you know, they're taking advantage of the tourists, which, you know, that's what they do. That's... Any update on the Cascana's single barrel repo, right? That is what I'm thinking you're talking about. Yeah, that's on its way. It's on a truck on its way. So it's just however long it takes here to get here is... when it gets here, it'll ship. So if you guys haven't gotten and picked up your bottle of El Tesoro single barrel, or not El Tesoro, Cascana's single barrel Reposado, make sure you grab it and get your order in, because as soon as the truck lands, it's going to ship, and then it will probably disappear. So don't miss out on it. It's really good stuff, and our barrels do sell out pretty quickly. So. Can someone enlighten me as to why tequila is 35% alcohol in America and tequila is 40%? Yes. In Mexico, it can be 35%, as low as 35%. Most of the time, it's around 38%. And they do that down there because they can get more yield and actually make more money off the batch. Where in the U.S., in order for it to be called tequila or to be called a spirit, it has to be 40% alcohol or higher. If it's below 40%, it's called a liqueur. And so it has to be 40 for importation reasons. That's why it's 40% here. And in Mexico, it's 35. Most of the time, you'll see them like around 38. And that's because they're allowed to do it lower alcohol. And that allows them to get more bottles out of their batches. And so they make more money off of it. So... El Tesoro Repo, it is a stunner. I agree. I really enjoy the Repo. I like the single barrels too. We'll probably be doing another single barrel Repo this year. I'm supposed to have a phone call. What's today, the 4th? On the 6th, to get an update on the barrel possibilities for El Tesoro this year. So I'm looking forward to that conversation. Andy Sandoval Bevmo carries G4 in Phoenix, but only the Niejo for $89. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Did you guys make it to the corrido thing in Arizona that one time after Brian was here? Did you guys make it over to see him? Ruben, give your, I believe it's Texas. No, it's not. It's not. It's just they're allowed to do it cheaper, and so they do. Awesome, El Tesoro it is. Yes. Fortaleza Still Strength was more expensive in Mexico because of taxes. Also, Hola Hombre. Hey, Abel. It's more expensive in because of taxes, but it's not that more expensive. I mean, anytime it's a higher alcohol concentration, it's more expensive. They tax it more. But I heard that it was supposed to, if it's 40%, they double the taxes and stuff. That's not correct, according to what the producers told me. They said normally they just do it at 38 or 35 because they get more yield from it and they make more on the bottles they sell in Mexico than what they sell them for in the U.S. That's the word from the producers. That's what they tell me. They said it's very, very minimal, the difference between doing it at 35 or 38% and 40% tax-wise. But when you go up 55%, there's a little more tax involved with that. You're going to have to check out Moreno's next time. Yeah, check out Moreno's. It's very good. Very good selection there. All right. It's really hard to go to Moreno's with a budget. Kind of like, yeah, there you go. It is. They have some really good and they have some exclusive stuff too there. It's crazy. We're all the likes for the man. He gives more information than Google. Thanks, Eddie. I appreciate that. I'm all about giving out the information and helping you guys. Seriously. All right. Thank you, Hombre. You are well. Thank you, Ruben. I appreciate that. They don't have a higher tax rate for 40% spirit. No, it's a little higher, not much. It's not much higher. Because I originally was told that the reason why they didn't do 40 is because the taxes are a lot higher. And when I asked a producer about it and said, hey, is it true that you guys don't do 40% because it's a lot higher? And they're like, no, it's not true. They said it's because we get more yield. It's not that much of a difference to do 40 versus 38 or 35. It's just we just do a lower rate because we make more money off of it, produce more bottles. So it's not substantial enough to make them decide to do it at a lower rate. That's what they said. So hey, Leo. Yeah, thank you, Leo. Hola, Jay. How are you, buddy? Glad you can make it. Here in Vegas, Fortaleza Repos $69.99. Fortaleza Añejos $89.99 at Lee's. Yeah, that's about right. I think it's about $90 here too in Southern California. Didn't make the Cordo tasting at Scottsdale. Work kept me busy. Oh, okay. Well, that's answer. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to do. I want to make sure. So how's your aged tequila? It's tasting really good. The G4, I need to do, matter of fact, I just pulled these aside. These are the El Velos. And you can see this was from February 20th. So this is, look, I think about 6 weeks now, right? Is that right? 6 weeks? Let me look at my calendar. I think I'm looking at 6 weeks on this. So I may take this out today. Let me see, March, February 20th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. 8 weeks. Is that right? 8 weeks? No, it doubled. Sorry, it doubled. Sorry. I hate it when it does that. So let's see, February 20th, then the 27th, the 6th of March, 13th, 20th, 27th. So we're about 7 weeks, which is perfect. I'll pull that out today after this. But this one, oh, smells so good. I'm really looking forward to diving into this one. This one, if you guys haven't tried it, you want to age something, you pick up a bottle of this. It doesn't taste very good as a Blanco by itself because it's got this swamp funk that Cofradia has in it. But when you drop a French oak stave in it and let it sit for 6-8 weeks or whatever, it comes out amazing. You don't get that swamp flavor at all in it. So I'm looking forward to that. But the G4 I was drinking this weekend is good. It's 89 in Texas. Yeah. Fortaleza Añejo. Yeah, okay. Hombre, I have only bought 2 bottles from local liquor stores since I was introduced to Fermented. Well, good. We have good pricing too. So it's, hey, Hombre, hope you had a good weekend sipping on El Tesoro Repo tonight. There you go. We were just talking. Sky, your mind must have been in cahoots with everybody here because we were just talking about El Tesoro Repo and how good it is, how solid. So glad you can make it, buddy. Thanks for being here today. Hey, Gabby Bobby Dale, what's up? What's up, amigo? Bienvenido, welcome. I really like El Velo and ranch water by itself or margaritas. Nice. I haven't tried making a ranch water. I gotta try that. I don't have any Topo Chico, so I need to get some Topo Chico. But I normally, if I drink a cocktail, it's normally margarita, Tommy's margarita. Matter of fact, I was talking to why am I drawing a blank on his name right? You know, you're getting old when you just like we're talking to people and Julio Bermejo. I was just talking to Julio Bermejo today. He's on a bus on the way to Mexico City. I was video conferencing him. He called me. We were talking for a little bit today. That reminded me. So I do love Tommy's margaritas are my favorites. I drink those all the time. And I do like a Paloma. So those are the 2 cocktails I drink the most. But I need to try a ranch water. I haven't tried a ranch water yet. I need to try it. So I've been interested in checking it out and maybe seeing if the wife likes it too. Because if she likes cocktails, I'll make cocktails more often. But normally, for me, it's just normally neat in my Denver and Liley agave glass. So I really like this El Luchador. For those of you that ordered it, you know, your shipment's on the way, I'm sure. And it is, you're gonna be surprised. I can't wait to hear from those of you that have ordered the El Luchador. It's really good. It is really good. Hopefully Q Coletti is back watching the review so he can come back and ask questions. We can talk about it some more. B-Bum got you hooked on Añejo and high proof Blancos from Tommy Martin. Okay, good. Yeah. Bill's a good guy. I know Bill and I know each other really well. Every time I try drinking out of a different glass other than my Denver and Liley glass, I regret it. My favorite tequila and mezcal just aren't. Yeah, they aren't. And see, people for a while were willing to fight me on the Denver Liley glass and the fact that it's $40. But, you know, my point to them is typically, look, you're paying $100 for a bottle of tequila, right? A good bottle, or even $60, right? Or $80 or whatever you're paying. It depends on what you're drinking. You want to get the most of your beverage, right? You want to get the most out of it. So spend $40 one time, and then every tequila you put into it, you will get the most out of it. The most aromas, the most flavor. You'll be able to really see what your tequila is all about. But just paying a little extra for a good glass, it makes a difference. But people will fight me all day long on it. I'm like, okay, well, you drink it out of whatever you want to. Drink it out of a shot glass for all I care. But, you know, don't tell me it's not worth it until you tried it. Once you tried it, you come back to me and say you don't think it's worth it. I accept your opinion. But don't give me your opinion until you tried it. That's like me saying, oh, I'm not going to do a review of this because it sucks. And I've never tried it, but it's, I mean, how credible would I be of, you know, trying to be an educator, right? Somebody to let you know whether it's something I would like and I would enjoy and I think you should buy or not. I wouldn't be able to do that without trying it. So I try everything. And yeah, I have an opinion, and sometimes people don't agree with it, which is completely 100% okay. I'm not judging anybody based on their opinion. We have different opinions. We like different things, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. That's why I'll never tell somebody not to drink something. I get on other people that tell people not to drink something, because if you like it, drink it. And if you want to be an educated consumer, I'll give you the information that I know about it, and my opinion on it as an educated drinker, and then you can go from there. But some people have that little devil that sits on their shoulders.
Go ahead. Buy it. Yes. Drink what you want. Pick up that Hornitos. Yeah.
I don't have that. I knocked him off. I knocked the devil off my shoulder. So the only gripe with dimmer lightly glass is that I feel like you need a hefty pour to get the full bet. It's typical pour for me. I mean, I get a lot out of it just on a little pour like that. I love my Denver Lively glass. For some reason, I still prefer my Blancos out of a Riedel for some reason. Everything else in the Denver Lively, teach their own, man. That's what you prefer. I drink everything out of my Denver Lively. I'm sipping on Cascaween Dona Blanco. I could never get my hands on the Cascaween Cerro de Luz Blanco. How's it compared to the Tahona Blanco? It is a mezcal, so it is not like a Blanco tequila. It is more like a weak mezcal. So that's basically what it is. It's got smoke. It's just very light, very weak flavor. You're not really missing much. In my personal opinion, you're not really missing much buying the Cerro de Luz. Really, you're not. It's retailing for $149.99. And it's a bland mezcal, really. It's basically what it comes down to. You want to try a good mezcal for 99 bucks and save 50 bucks? Pick up the La Luna. It's Tequiliana too, so it's the same kind of agave. It's Weber Blue. And you'll get a lot more flavor and a lot more complexity and stuff than the Cerro de Luz. So you're not missing much. The Cascaween Blanco, Tahona Blanco is good. So you sold me through the beginning on Denver Lively glasses, but I've had to do my own experiment. And as always, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I've yet to find a Cascaween product that I felt excited about. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I mean, I do like the Plata 48. It's good. I enjoy it. The Extra Añejo is good. I enjoy that too. The Tahona is good, but it's not something that I get super excited about. Like, oh my God, you guys have to get this. It's, I've done that more, I think, with tequilas that come from the Los Altos. I like the flavor profiles that come from the Altos, from the Highland agave. So I think I'm kind of in the same boat as you are there. It's very well made stuff. They do have some additive tequilas that come out of Cascaween, so you have to be careful. Don't assume that just because it comes out of Cascaween, it's all natural. They do put additives in some of their tequilas, so be careful what you buy from there, and just know whether the ones that you're doing has additives or not. Most of them don't. There's a few that do. So, so just be careful. I mean, that's the key. Don't assume that just because they have a bunch that don't, that all of them don't. Don't make that assumption. It's a wrong assumption to make. I know, because I made the assumption, and I tried a tequila from there that was super sweet And then I did a review on it. And then the owner messaged me, and I went into a 45-minute conversation with him where he finally said, yeah, you're right. But I'm going to do one that doesn't have additives eventually. So there you go. Anything on Carrera? Yeah, Carrera is very good tequila. I like Carrera. Yep. I like the Añejo. The Añejo is really good, and it's in stock now. So grab some. It's good stuff. I'm a big fan. I like Carrera. I need some more. This Repo is really good. I mean, seriously. Good stuff. This bottle's gonna be gone before this week's up. All right. Oh, so what's going on, everybody? Let me see. What else can we talk about? If you guys aren't a member, you know, think about joining, become part of our YouTube community here. It's $10 a month. I mean, it's nothing. It's 2 Starbucks coffees. If that now, I mean, Starbucks coffees have gotten expensive. So it's probably 1.5 Starbucks coffees now. And we have a really nice group of people, and you get some extra benefits, which the members on the members only Q&A after this will learn about on an announcement that I need to let them know about. But you get special perks that general people don't. And we also have the Discord where you can become a member there. It's a separate membership, separate perks. But with that one, you are actually become a member of the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective for our special buys. And you get discount prices on that, as well as occasional discounts on Ferment and Still. So both of them are great to be a member of. And then we have a really good community on the Discord where everyone shares information, posts all kinds of things in the threads, and everyone answers. And we have a great time. Super good people. Everyone's super friendly. There's no egos, no hate, nothing like that at all. It's just really nice people sharing the love of agave spirits. We talk about raicilla. We talk about mezcal. We talk about tequila. We talk about everything on the Discord, and everyone is just fantastic, and it's a really great time. So think about that. Each of them are $10 a month, so it's $20 a month, which is what, three Starbucks coffees a month. Nothing. And you get a bunch of additional information, bunch of access to me to answer questions and get you stuff. And then also you get some limited edition stuff that we're able to get through Ferment and Still for the YouTube members. And then for the Discord members, they get Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective, our special collective buys. First shot at that and lower prices than what the general public pays. So it's great, and everybody should become members and should come join our family, join our crew, and then you'll know people like Ryan more and some of the other people here that are members of both of them and hang out and stuff too. You're salty about Montagave still. $75 for a bland, no finish, wine barrel rested Blanco. If it wasn't non 1123, I don't believe it would have made the absurdly high review. Like it's the second. Yeah, you know, that happens. There's a bias from the distillery where people think because it comes from a certain distillery that it has to be good, and so they give it good reviews and stuff. I try not to be that way. I'm not that way. I've had brands from distilleries that I've said I don't like, and it's funny because every time I go to 1414 and we talk about all their tequilas, I go, yeah, I love all your tequilas except for one, and they all both look at me and they go, yeah, we know which one. And they laugh because they know I've told them straight out, all your tequilas are really good, they're all different, I really like them except for one. And they go, yeah, we know. I'm honest that way, and they know it. But we still love each other. We're still tequila amigos and everything. Muy bravo, bienvenido, welcome. I'm glad you can make it, buddy. Hi, Carrie Barksdale. Show off your collection. How much is it worth? I do not do that. I don't show off my collection and explain how much it's worth. to cut down on the possibility of home intrusion robberies. So we're not going to do that, but it's a nice collection. Agree with the Hombre memberships. Yeah, thank you, Shaman. I'm glad that you said that. Most people that I ask that are members said that they definitely think it's well worth the membership price. I do too agree with Shaman. It's totally worth it. There you go. Alejandro's a member. A lot of great members. That's not true. I hate all. Yeah, except for Todd. Todd's a hater. Love this show. Yeah, there you go. Todd loves everybody. Especially after he's been drinking. He's like, I love you, man. I love you, man. So, lots going on with the membership. We have a good group of people. They get their own special perks, and we'd love to have everybody be a member. You know, and it's not that expensive to join. You get some special stuff. So, and then anytime you ask for something, need something, but you always get preferential treatment as a member. So, and it's your way of supporting what I do, supporting the channel. So, that being said, what else can we talk about? What else can we, all right, let's talk about, what else was I going to talk about? There's a lot of stuff. Oh, I'm going to be doing some more for those of you that want to get into cigars, and pairing. I'm going to be doing some more tequila and mezcal, cigar pairings. So, watch for that content. I need to shoot some more. Tuesdays are going to be, you know, for agave spirits. So you'll see more mezcals and raicillas and stuff like that. So make sure you guys show up for Tuesdays. Even if you're like, don't think you're going to like, mezcals and stuff, check out the reviews. See if it's something you may be of interest. Because I really try to look for ones that I think that tequila drinkers would enjoy, that aren't, overly smoky. Because believe it or not, if a mezcal is super smoky, it's a flaw in production. It's like not supposed to be that way. The agave is supposed to be the highlight. So we look for ones that the agave is the highlight and doesn't have a lot of smokiness to it. And for those of you that have tried the Vago and the La Luna Ancestral off of Fermented Still, you'll see that there's like no smoke to those. Just really nice agave flavors from the different agaves. Even Weber Blue Agave. So it's really good. Any new products coming to Fermented Still that aren't a TBAC exclusive? Yeah. We added a bunch of stuff. Well, the El Luchador is brand new. That was just added. What else is coming? What else did we add? Well, I'm going to tell you guys about another thing that during the membership, because we're only getting a certain amount of it. I'll give you a hint. Well, no, I won't. It's for the members, so members afterwards, I'll let you know. We'll make sure you stick around for the members only Q&A, and we'll talk about that. I love a good cigar, but I have absolutely no idea how to. Well, I will let you know. I'm going to do more pairings so you can know what cigars kind of go better with what tequilas and what I look for, and then I'll do the reviews of the cigars as well too. I was thinking I wouldn't get into reviewing cigars, but you know, why not? I mean, I want it to be more about the pairing with the tequila, but I'll tell you more about the flavors and stuff that I get from the cigars and why I paired it with the tequila, not more of like, you should buy this is a good cigar versus this is a bad cigar type of review. It's more for the pairing. A few weeks ago you mentioned a potential El Tequilino single barrel. Is that still in the works? I don't know. It could be. We'll see. They sent me a bottle. I need to taste it and stuff, and they're supposed to get back to me with with how to get the barrel and stuff like that, but they haven't gotten back to me yet, so I don't know. Sometimes, you know, this stuff gets in the works and it's just, you know, I have to wait for people to get stuff together. And so it's don't count on stuff happening really quick unless they say it's happening. Oh yeah, I gotta add the luchador to my next order. I like waiting to get a bunch of stuff on one order instead of onesies, twosies. Okay. Cool. See, it pays to be a member. Yes, it does. It does pay to be a member. When does the TBAC Cash Strength Cascanes ship? It ships when it gets here. That's when it ships. As soon as it arrives, it ships. When it arrives, nobody knows. It's on its way. It's on a truck. So we don't know how long it's going to take to get through customs. Yeah, any of that stuff. As soon as it gets here, it'll ship. And I will blast it out to everybody that it's arrived in shipping so everybody will know. But right now, I don't like giving dates or estimates because then it's like, you know, nothing ever happens on time in this world. And I've learned through previous batches when I'm like, okay, they said it's gonna be here next week, and then 3 weeks later, like, well, you said it was gonna be here next week. It's like, well, or 2 weeks ago, I'm like, well, sorry, it's got delayed. So instead, I just go, it's on its way. When it gets here, it gets here. So hang tight, be patient. It should be here shortly. You never know what happens, you know. So we'll just wait patiently. It really does pay. The hombre really pays me to say nice. There you go. For legal purposes, this is a joke. Okay, yeah. Thank you. I don't pay. I'm so cheap, I don't pay anything. The only thing I pay for is a lot of the tequila that I review. All right, there you go. I said it. And if somebody that's reviewing a tequila isn't willing to actually pay for the tequila themselves, don't listen to a word they say. That's all I can say. It's like, oh, this stuff's really good. I love it. It's great, and blah blah blah. And this bottle was provided to me by so and so. Okay, great. You know, have you bought any? No, I just have this bottle. Well, why haven't you bought any? Buy a case. You love it. It's great. Support the brand. Buy a case. I have a bottle. I'm fine. So I pay, not Ryan, but the liquor stores when I buy the stuff that I review a lot of times. So yeah, some of it's provided to me by the brand, but after I done drinking it and I love it, I buy more bottles. And I buy a lot of bottles we get a lot of bottles that sold on Ferment and Still too. So we're more about supporting the brand when it's good, not just saying it's good. So that's the price I pay. But having you guys as members, you know, and supporting the channel allows me to be able to go, when you say, hey, can you review this? It allows me to go and get it. Especially for stuff that, you know, somebody's not contacted me about doing a review on. The membership fees that everyone pays helps support the channel. So I can say, okay, I'm going to go run to the store and get this bottle because people want to see a review on it. I'll do a review. And it helps me keep things going on the channel. So that's right. And I pay everybody in knowledge and insider information. Exactly. I give you all the information that I get from you know, the master distillers and stuff, and they're more than happy to share the information because they know I'll share it with everybody, and then they don't have 50 million people asking them the questions. Instead you're asking me, and they can focus on their work. Hey JP, what is TBAC? It stands for the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective. That's what it stands for. That's the group I run where we do special batch buys on tequilas and mezcals and stuff. You know, you've been a member of it, right? I think you've bought stuff from the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective. So when you're planning to take another trip to Mexico, I'm not planning any trips right now, but if I have to go to take care of some stuff for barrels, I'll go. I might do a weekend thing here. I'm not going to do any extended trips for a while because COVID is really crazy still in Mexico. It's really bad. And I caught it once on my last trip, and I don't really want to deal with it again. So I'm going to hang off on going to Mexico unless I really have to. And then once things settle down COVID wise, then, you know, we'll look on putting together a tour where we'll bring people with me. Okay. And we'll do a VIP, Tequila Hombre tour with, of course, people that are members. We'll invite the members to join me, and we'll get a behind the scenes, more of a VIP access tour for some of the distilleries because you're coming with me. All right. Sound like a plan? So I think the members deserve it for supporting me and stuff. So they're the ones who get access to it. So you pay yourself as a tribute to try all the tequilas and mezcal that you don't have time for no pay needed. Okay. I pay myself as a tribute to all the tequilas and mezcals that you don't have time for no pay needed. Okay. I think I understand that. Man, Cascanas Hoven really... Yeah, okay, that's what okay, that's... Yeah. I love you, man. All right. We got just a few more minutes left till I have to cruise over to the members only Q&A. So so let me know if you have any questions or comments, or don't forget to give me click the like button, you guys, and don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe so you get notifications when I go live on these. You can join us, and as well as the reviews, you can come join us, watch the reviews. Members are the only ones that get to comment and ask questions during the reviews, but you can still watch and learn about the brand. If you want to ask questions about them when I'm doing the reviews and stuff, become a member. Really, it's worth it. It's so worth it. I make sure it's worth it. Oh, he's back. Cute Coletti, did you watch the review? Are you done with it? Did you watch it and come back? It's like I gave him a timeout, kind of, you know, like, go do your homework, mister. All right, come on, guys. How about clicking that like button? Give me a like for the information I shared, for answering your questions and everything. Click that thumbs up button for me. And if you hated everything that I've done, and you hate me, and you hate my face because I have a big head and stuff, then double click that thumbs down button. Just click it twice. Give me twice the hate. It's all good and fun and games until someone loses an eye or something. So at least that's what they say. So that's it. It's pretty quiet now. So like clicked. Okay, thank you, Shaman. Thank you for the like. Well, if I'm not having fun, how can I expect you guys to have fun, right? Right? Am I right? I want this to be fun. I want it to be, you know. Hey, Todd, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. The $4.99 super chat. I appreciate that, buddy. Super chats are awesome. I love super chats. All right, so I think that's it, you guys. We're going to go and head over to the members only Q&A. If you want to come over and join the members only Q&A, become a member real quick and then come join us. People done it before, so it happens all the time. Got some good stuff to talk about today. So, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila, right? So, personally, you pick up some El Luchador, or even El Tesoro we talked about today, you'll be in good shape. Salud. You're not gonna lie. You look for, yeah, that's where we get down and dirty at 7 o'clock for the members only. Thank you for your expertise, your knowledge. You have really changed my understanding. Oh, I'm glad. I'm good. I'm glad it's helped. Really, that's all the reason why I do this for, is to help people. So, all right, guys, I gotta go. Get my members heading over there, and there's always a fight to see who's first. So, we'll see you tomorrow for the agave review for